from staff, from all departments. If there are issues, then department heads report on those issues, and that comes to us as a council. So department heads through the CEO, through to us, and that's how we are informed if there are any issues.
The way I see this letter, it's like we've got 3 questions and then weighted. If you look at question 3, that seems to be the most important, 2 and 1, and it goes from importance that way.
Yep.
So the first question is I'm interested to know, does any of the audit committee, which is us, have any knowledge of any actual suspected or alleged fraud affecting the entity? I don't. If anybody else does, I'm sure that they're going to go through and do it. The next one will be question 2, the next for weighted. How does the audit committee exercise oversight of management's process of identifying and responding to the risks of fraud and error in the entity? Well, we know who to report it to.
We have policies in
We have policies in place, so it seems to be working.
Yes.
And then you have question 1. Has the management communicated with the audit committee concerning its processes for identifying and responding to the risks of fraud and error in the entity? Well, Madam Deputy asked that question today with these people that were here, and I think that pretty well covers that. So yes. So I'd say we answer yes, seems to, and no.
Seconder for that?
No.
Well, second it, but I don't know if it's a motion, but.
Well, I make a motion that we answer these questions. The first one in the affirmative, the second one in the affirmative, and the third question in the negative.
The second one, absolutely, there are protocols and procedures in place. We sign off every month.
Yep.
The only thing they talk about was some minor housekeeping. There was certainly no indication of
Nothing.
suspicion. Everything, you know, I think Ontario would envy our books, wouldn't they?
Councillor Scott?
Right, we have our treasurer here. These 2 questions that are here, Janet, do you have any issues with any of them?
No, I mean, a lot of the information, if we are aware of anything, we have internal policies that we implement, and as department heads, like we watch the beach concession for the cash management, and that we're always watching to make sure things are followed. If there's any concern, we report to CAO. CAO that comes to council, should there be anything that we are aware of.
You're content with the process as we have it in-house? Okay. That's the first thing we should be happy
We
with.
constantly review them too, with staff as they.
So we know what the questions, the answers are. Is that satisfactory? If
I'll
we
leave
got
my
that,
house, Jim.
We'll formalize it in.
formalize that
We
motion,
will sign the actual letter that
and
comes
then we'll
from
sign the
council.
letter. All in favor of that? Carried.
And the second is how do the action mitigate those risks?
6.7, draft budget update. Yep, this is where we're at, 3.38%. It's in the report, on the second, page 23. Page 23 is the tax impacts. Was it? Have I got the old one?
That's not it.
No. Report 18? Oh, okay.
26 is better.
Okay.
Right on top of impact, but 3.3 over plus impact.
That's the
That-
tax rate. That's the corporate.
Yes. What would that total be?
Is it 5% impact?
It's
8.71 is the average household if you had a
The average assessment increase,
assessment went up 10.5,
5%.
comes to 8.7% increase. Councillor Illman had a hand.
Well, yeah, I'm just looking at the last paragraph there. We know we still have the report on the food services depot and salt storage. That could change,
Right.
possibly make a change or maybe not. I don't know in terms of timing. I guess when will we receive that report, please?
Where does council want to have staff bring back a percentage increase? Are we happy at 3.38%, or are we looking for a 2%? 2%? I'm seeing heads nod at a 2%. Councillor Russell?
Well, I have to agree with Councillor Oman. I think this is
to do, and hopefully we can do one more budget meeting and get this finished up. It's the middle of April now. We've been going on and unfortunately we've had things thrown into the mix that have delayed our budget meetings that we're going to have. We've gone, and as today's meeting, we've had a perfect example of reports that are looking to be dealt with. So we will set up for a budget meeting possibly next Monday before council meeting. Start at 5 o'clock, do 5 till 6 for budget for an hour. Does that work with? And then have dinner and then do council. We have, unless we change our policy right now, we have 5 delegations on Monday night. There's another one that would like to come. Will,
Might need more than an hour.
well, do we need more than an hour
I
to
think
go
so,
through the budget?
a little more time, yeah.
Councilor Cook?
Well, if we come up with a number, this is why I went back to the first time. We don't need to micromanage every line of the budget.
Yep.
If we come up with a number, let staff come back with their, I guess, supposed recommendations that can make a number work. So if we come up with a percentage now, let staff come back with what they would recommend, gets readjusted or excluded from the budget. And then in an hour's time, hopefully we can hash that out.
With those other reports that we've asked for, or the impacts of those reports and,
Yeah, I'll
Very-
make that,
so,
well.
you gotta make that a motion that
No,
we-
I can't make it, but we come up with a number. One number?
2% was the number that we had all.
Right from the very beginning.
Right at the beginning, we set out for 2%. We'll make that motion that staff bring
Yeah.
back a
I'll make that
proposed
motion.
budget at 2% of tax rate.
Next week.
Seconded by Councilor Russell.
I have-
Deputy Mayor Day?
Again, I have a concern that this 2% should include the basic necessity because this is now saying between 2010 and 2012, we're now at a $1.5 million increase. And between 2008 and 2010, there was only a $600,000 increase. So we've more than doubled in 2 years since we've been in office what they had done the previous 2 years. So 2008 to 2010, it was a $600,000 increase. From 2010 to 2012, a $1.5 million increase. It's like things are, the horse is running out of control. So I think it has to be a 2% including phased in assessment. Because that's where we're getting, that's where things, the numbers get really big. When you talk percentages and you include, it's compounded, right? From last year to this year, 2% on 2%. That's a problem.
This is last year.
Councilor Underwood?
2% is just to break even, keep up with the inflation rate.
That's right.
If you think we're gonna cut more than that, I think you're all crazy, quite honestly, if you think we're gonna be able to knock out 1.38% out of what we've gone through. It's not gonna happen. I mean, if you wanna go out there and why don't we ask for ponies for everybody as well? I mean, it's time for this council to understand that we are making hard decisions and we are trying to build an infrastructure to maintain what we have, keep up with inflation, but also put a few things in which the people are asking for. I know it's hard at the beginning of where we're going, but it's time to make a few decisions which, hey, okay, sure, hey, why don't we just say lower it 2%? We'll just cut back stuff. I mean, where do we stop it? Let's get reasonable.
No,
This is great.
But that's what
That's
2%,
not.
that's what actually is doing is lowering.
No. No, it's
Councilor
like
Munster.
you've got this bonus.
Just a question to Councilor Underwood. In the budget, correct me if I'm wrong, was the BMX put in at 20 or 100? 100, okay, so now you just want a dirt path, there's your tax point right there, so.
Exactly, though.
All right,
I
so
never asked for
I
it in the
think-
first place. It was like, it just increase through our
But I'm just saying,
circular arguments.
there's your saving right there, there's a point right off the top plus more, so.